Am I the asshole for kicking my maid of honor out of my wedding with 5 days notice? I'm F23, getting married in a couple days. Most of this is in the last 2 weeks. My maid of honor, F26, M, was in charge of planning my bachelorette party, which I wanted to be a surprise. We live in a city, but none of us live downtown, so I was hoping for a hotel room downtown and having a fun night out with friends, maybe a brunch. Most of the bridal party live locally, but 2 girls flew in for it. When M picked me up 2 weeks ago on Friday, I was excited to see where we were going and what we were doing. We ended up going to M's 1-bedroom townhome and spent the whole weekend there. There are 8 of us, so it was cramped, and we kept running into issues with only 1 bathroom. On Friday night, we had games and ordered pizza. Saturday, we had a mimosa bar, went shopping, ordered food, and watched a movie, before parting ways on Sunday. It wasn't the bachelorette party of my dreams, or a particularly fun weekend, but it was okay, and I appreciated it. Last weekend, my fiancé M32J had just returned from a work trip. I hadn't caught him up to speed on the party, because there wasn't much to report. But when he returned, we were chatting, and I told him about the party. He looked confused but said nothing else that evening. The next day, I got a message from M asking to meet up to talk about something. M revealed that Jay had given her a significant amount of money over a year ago, with the intention that it was used to pay for a bachelorette party. It would have been enough to pay for the entire bridal party to do a week-long vacation out of town, including airfare, hotel, food, drinks, and fun. I wasn't expecting this type of event. A weekend downtown would have been wonderful. And even though the party at her home wasn't what I hoped for, I was fine with it because I got to be with all of my friends. She instead used the money to pay off credit card debt and hoped that no one would notice. I told her I needed some time to process and went home. After talking with Jay about it, I decided that the best action would be to remove her from the wedding. I came to this decision because I don't feel I can trust her and don't want her to be standing next to me at my wedding. I slept on it overnight and sent her a text saying this on Monday. Since then, I have been getting texts from her mom and boyfriend telling me how awful I am for doing this, since I didn't need a big party and M was able to financially benefit. My mom is also against removing her from the wedding, as she's like a sister to our family and it would be tragic for me to get married without M there. The rest of the bridal party is split, with half saying I shouldn't have kicked her out and the other half agreeing with me. M has called me crying because she already has her dress. Jay and I paid for all dresses, and she can't wear it anywhere else. At this point, I want the wedding to be over with so I can be on my honeymoon and not have to deal with these people. So, was my action too extreme? Update. First, thank you all so much for being so nice on my previous post. I know this is delayed, but I hope it answers any lingering questions you may have, and I was somewhat waiting to have an update that would answer questions. I had no idea my previous post would get so much attention and so many people would be interested. To answer the most pressing question, I removed my maid of honor from my wedding along and disinvited those who continued to support her after I shared the amount she stole. My husband and I had a lovely wedding and honeymoon, and when we got back, we got in contact with his lawyer to begin compiling information and prepare to file a civil suit. This is still in the early stages, but as so many did point out, we do have a responsibility to ensure she faces some kind of consequence to prevent this from happening to someone else. While we won't be pressing criminal charges, we'll cooperate with law enforcement should the DA wish to bring charges after information is brought forth in our civil suit. I honestly don't believe my ex-friend has money to repay us, but we will be donating anything we receive from the trial.